Welcome to our video on medicinal chemistry, drugs and pharmaceuticals. In this video, we will explore the fascinating world of medicinal chemistry, which is the science of designing and developing drugs to treat diseases. Show an image of a scientist in a lab coat working in a laboratory. Medicinal chemistry is a multidisciplinary field that combines chemistry, biology, pharmacology, and other related sciences to create new drugs that can cure or alleviate various diseases. The goal of medicinal chemistry is to discover new drugs that are safe, effective, and affordable. Show an image of a molecule. At the heart of medicinal chemistry is the molecule. Molecules are the building blocks of drugs, and medicinal chemists use their knowledge of chemistry to design and synthesize new molecules that can interact with specific targets in the body. Show an image of a drug molecule interacting with a target molecule in the body. These target molecules can be enzymes, receptors, or other proteins that are involved in disease processes. By designing molecules that can interact with these targets, medicinal chemists can create drugs that can modulate or inhibit the activity of these targets, leading to therapeutic effects. Show an image of a drug molecule binding to a receptor in the body. In this video, we will explore the different aspects of medicinal chemistry, including drug discovery, drug design, drug development, and drug delivery. We will also discuss the different types of drugs and pharmaceuticals, including small molecules, biologics, and natural products. Show an image of a scientist working in a lab with various equipment. So, join us as we delve into the exciting world of medicinal chemistry and discover how this field is changing the way we treat diseases. First step in the drug development process is drug discovery. Drug discovery is the process of identifying new drug candidates that can be developed into safe and effective drugs. Show an image of a scientist working in a lab with various equipment. Drug discovery involves a combination of approaches, including target identification, hit to lead optimization, and lead optimization. Show an image of a molecule being tested in a lab. Target identification involves identifying a specific target molecule that is involved in a disease process. This can be done through various methods, including genetic studies, biochemical assays, and imaging techniques. Show an image of a computer screen with the molecule being designed. Hit identification involves screening large libraries of molecules to identify those that can interact with the target molecule. This can be done through virtual screening, high-throughput screening, or fragment-based screening. Show an image of a molecule being optimized. Hit-to-lead optimization involves modifying the initial hit molecule to improve its potency, selectivity, and pharmacokinetic properties. This can be done through various chemical modifications, such as adding functional groups or changing the scaffold of the molecule. Show an image of a molecule being tested in a clinical trial. Lead optimization involves further optimizing the lead molecule to improve its safety, efficacy, and pharmacokinetic properties. This can be done through various preclinical studies, such as animal testing and toxicity studies. Show an image of a scientist presenting a new drug candidate. Once a promising drug candidate has been identified, it can be further developed into a drug through the drug development process. Show an image of a pill bottle. In the next segment, we will explore the drug development process and how drugs are brought to market. Once a promising drug candidate has been identified through drug discovery, it can be further developed into a drug through the drug development process. Show an image of a scientist working in a lab with various equipment. Drug development involves a series of steps, including preclinical testing, clinical trials, and regulatory approval. Show an image of a lab mouse. Preclinical testing involves testing the drug candidate in animals to evaluate its safety, efficacy, and pharmacokinetic properties. This can include testing in vitro, in vivo, and ex vivo. Show an image of a clinical trial. Clinical trials involve testing the drug candidate in humans to evaluate its safety and efficacy. Clinical trials are conducted in 3 phases, with each phase involving a larger number of participants and more rigorous testing. Show an image of a regulatory agency. Regulatory approval involves submitting the results of preclinical testing and clinical trials to regulatory agencies, such as the FDA, for approval to market the drug. Show an image of a pill bottle with a label that says FDA approved. Once the drug has been approved, it can be marketed and sold to patients. Show an image of a pharmacist filling a prescription. However, the drug development process can be lengthy and expensive, with many drug candidates failing to make it to market. Show an image of a scientist working in a lab with a sign that says fail fast, fail cheap. To increase the chances of success, drug developers use various strategies, such as high-throughput screening, rational drug design, and repurposing existing drugs. Show an image of a computer screen with a molecule being designed. In the next segment, we will explore the different types of drugs and pharmaceuticals, including small molecules, biologics, and natural products. There are different types of drugs and pharmaceuticals, each with its own unique properties and applications. Show an image of a pill bottle with different types of pills. The most common type of drug is the small molecule drug. Small molecule drugs are typically synthesized chemically and have a molecular weight of less than 1,000 daltons. Show an image of a small molecule drug. Small molecule drugs can be administered orally, intravenously, or topically, and can target a wide range of diseases, including cancer, infectious diseases, and metabolic disorders. Show an image of a biologic drug. Biologics are a type of drug that are produced using living cells, such as bacteria, yeast, or mammalian cells. Show an image of a bioreactor. Biologics are typically large molecules, such as proteins, antibodies, or nucleic acids, and are used to treat diseases such as cancer, autoimmune disorders, and genetic diseases. Show an image of a natural product. Natural products are compounds that are produced by living organisms, such as plants, animals, or microorganisms. Show an image of a plant. Natural products have been used for centuries as medicines, and many modern drugs are derived from natural products. Show an image of a scientist working in a lab with various equipment. Other types of drugs and pharmaceuticals include gene therapies, cell therapies, and nanomedicines, which are all at the forefront of drug development. Show an image of a gene therapy. Each type of drug has its own unique advantages and challenges, and drug developers must carefully consider which type of drug is best suited for a particular disease. Show an image of a scientist presenting a new drug candidate. In the final segment, we will explore the future of medicinal chemistry and how this field is evolving to meet the challenges of the 21st century. Medicinal chemistry is a constantly evolving field, with new technologies and approaches being developed to meet the challenges of the 21st century. Show an image of a scientist working in a lab with various equipment. One of the most promising areas of research is personalized medicine, which involves tailoring treatments to individual patients based on their genetic makeup, lifestyle, and other factors. Show an image of a computer screen with the patient's genetic information. Personalized medicine has the potential to revolutionize the way we treat diseases by allowing us to develop drugs that are more effective and have few side effects. Show an image of a scientist working in a lab with a sign that says precision medicine. Another area of research is drug repurposing, which involves finding new uses for existing drugs. Show an image of a scientist working in a lab with a sign that says drug repurposing. Drug repurposing can be a faster and more cost-effective way to develop new treatments, as the safety and pharmacokinetic properties of the drug are already known. Show an image of a scientist working in a lab with a sign that says artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence and machine learning are also being used to accelerate drug discovery and development by analyzing large amounts of data and predicting the properties of new molecules. Show an image of a computer screen with a molecule being designed. As the field of medicinal chemistry continues to evolve, it will be important to balance the need for innovation with the need for safety and efficacy. Show an image of a scientist presenting a new drug candidate. Ultimately, the goal of medicinal chemistry is to improve the health and well-being of people around the world by developing safe and effective drugs to treat diseases. Show an image of a doctor and patient. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the world of medicinal chemistry. We hope you have gained a greater appreciation for the science behind the drugs and pharmaceuticals that are changing the way we treat diseases.